interacting to season 4, episode 8 of Charmed. Last episode was called Brain Drain, and we essentially got a what if, you know, kind of what if everything you've been thinking has been made up and has been magical and doesn't even exist, right? And so we got a chance to see Piper almost giving up her powers because of how much the source has been driving her insane with like this, oh, witches don't exist, you're actually in a mental asylum called the Hollywood Asylum, and if you really want to live with Leo happily ever after, and if you want to have a successful relationship, you have to give up, you have to say this little poem that you wrote that's not even really true, and we thought we were saying you were crazy before, but we're gonna need you to write it down so we can put it down. The source was actually pathetic. If anything, he almost did successfully get their powers, which is showing how we're only 4 seasons in and we're getting, I can tell you the threats for later on probably gonna be even more dangerous than we've encountered now. And so the swords end up getting outbeated due to him being in this like already weakened state, which is crazy because like, how are you already weak when you barely did anything besides just getting in somebody's mind? But supposedly he has been a little weaker, which is why the lady was like, you know, you shouldn't be doing this, you should get your power up. And Cole bested him. Like, Cole could have literally murked the source at that moment. And I feel like the source is probably going to be hiding now since the magic has been, he almost got redacted. So he's going to be probably sitting down. We're probably going to be going for a little regular Degler, maybe source besties on the side, or just regular Degler demons for the time being. Anyways, I tried to do some ombre-ish thing. Horrible work, if you say. I mean, maybe it looks nice. Horrible work. It look a little red because I put a little red on top of a pink gloss. If you do want me to list the products, you need a makeup person. If you want the product, I'll list them in it. But anyways, let's dive in.
Clue, we know he likes to use an athame. How does that help? Well, it means he has hands. Keep flipping.
Oh, he has hands, he's not a fight, you said? You said you got these whackers?
So instant danger around us. What does Leo think?
Right.
Leo thinks that there's enough magic around here we'd be able to protect it.
Look at Leo.
He's right.
Look at him blowing up. Oh.
Did you find anything out?
Yeah, I scribed for the location of the demon using the slime from the last victim, and Phoebe and Cole are checking it out. Is Balthazar.
Oh, that ain't. Oh, y'all didn't tell Cole about that?
I don't think so.
Why not? Hey, Phoebe. How's Cole? Morphed into any demons lately?
Oh,
what?
that's.
Paige.
Oh, that's not.
Battery and Clay. He still says he's still here.
Behind us? What the fuck? What the fuck? 1, okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, they ate that. Look at their clothes, though.
Just stop being like this.
Oh, yeah, in the alleyway.
What?
What?
Wow.
What did you
looks
say?
Like you two got a juicy one. Yeah, but unfortunately not the one who kills witches. How do you know?
Because upper level demons have a human form and they bleed.
There is a demon on the loose, Cole. We don't have time for this.
Shouldn't we make time for it?
No,
Oh.
not now. We shouldn't. What are you guys talking about?
Right.
Nothing. No, he just...
You gonna say that? Damn, man. What the? Oh my god. That ain't Balthazar, but...
Hold on.
Like, I know they ain't Family Matters over here, bro. You serious?
Are you gonna tell me what happened out there?
Right, come on, please.
There's not much to tell. I mean, the demon jumped in behind us, and that's...
About Cole.
He asked me to marry him.
Oh, okay, you said
What?
it.
He did what? He did?
Yeah, he did.
More or less. Well, what did you say? I didn't know what to say. Which is allowed to marry a demon. Honey, we can't have a
Right.
demon in the family. That
Right.
is the least of my concerns right now. Never thought of myself as the marrying type. You know, it's not something I fantasized about. Ever. So then, what are you going to tell him? All
This man is waiting down, bro. He is waiting for this answer down.
Anyway, I guess I'll keep
Ox.
checking.
Awkward.
No, Cole, wait. We should talk.
It just came out in the heat of the moment.
Oh, that ain't.
But
We can
that doesn't
tell.
mean that once I said it, I wasn't serious, because I was.
Do you got a
I
ring?
still am.
You got a ring?
If it did, we never would have fallen in love in the first place.
What you gonna say, Phoebe?
I wanted to be with you.
Oh wow. The cat, a baby. Who?
Is that a baby crying?
Oh,
Like,
my
Paige, I appreciate the
Side
fact
eye?
that we are on a demon hunt, and the last thing I want to do is protect a fake baby. Demon hunt, and the last thing I want to do is protect a fake baby. Oh, really?
Oh. Why wouldn't you? Why would she do that? Oh,
Now you
we.
just rock it gently.
Oh, that's
And I
not.
had to hold a baby. That is not the issue. Thank you.
Okay, well, hold it then.
Listen, and no, you cannot come. Someone might recognize you from when you posed as a DA.
Oh
Well, I didn't get to
yeah.
go anywhere anymore.
You were a demon and a lawyer?
You be helping people. Come on. No.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, cause what can he provide, bruh?
You mean
Oh.
Balthazar?
Oh. The framing.
It's too bad Cole can't check it out. Probably be able to tell us who did it.
French, okay?
Right.
French.
Yep. And
She hadn't
condolences.
complained about any
she
disgruntled
does.
friends, coworkers.
We are one and the same.
Do I know you? No. But you might know of me and my sisters.
Yep. Balthazar Jr. in this bitch. Oh, that hurt me.
Are you alright?
We gotta keep her in protection.
Who are these people?
Okay, he's kind of right, but you're still not.
Come on, ladies. Move along. Just time I ask nicely.
Good going, mister.
Oh.
Beyonce? Yeah, I just want to hear how it sounded. And kind of weird. Yeah.
And,
Wait, back up. Did
is
you
she
say you
concerned?
once tried to vanquish Cole? We gotta get Susan someplace safe.
Piper.
Leo?
Shit that.
Hi, honey. Could you orb Susan?
The baby.
Sure, any place in mind?
Look at Daddy
Say.
Leo.
We can make this work.
Okay.
Go away.
I know
Drop
everybody be
Robo
sick,
Kid off at
though.
the manor.
Oh damn, she in. Lady, are you sick?
Had him.
And you didn't.
Who the hell are you?
Why? You threw it and he just played you. Lady, say something before we hit you.
Look familiar?
You have to be like, yeah.
You look familiar to me. I meant the alchemy.
That's what used by the Brotherhood.
You're the
Emma,
brother,
do you
yeah?
know what?
You want the demon vanquished. My advice is to stand back and let the charmed ones handle it.
This is my fight.
Girl, you couldn't even.
Then you
Girl,
lose it.
girl, you just didn't eat
Paul's
it.
right. I can't let him get away. Why don't you scry for him again while we prepare the vanquishing potion? Once we get a piece of his flesh, he's dust.
Victor Morris, he's based downtown. Now, I want you to get in touch with his captain and you tell him my office wants to see all of his recent case files.
Got it.
Bruh.
Me in my human form. Your old boss, Balthazar, he was right about one thing.
Yeah.
Posing as a DA is perfect cover.
Can you come over to the office now?
Is it not suspicious though? Like she's gonna say the DA called her, he's gonna clap her, and then they're gonna be like,
I'll be
"Hey,
right there.
Cole, got me,
waiting.
Cole. Leo, go with her, please."
Where? He's at Prescott and Pine. How'd you know?
That's where.
That's where we are.
Yeah. Hey man, how they making it sound like it's him there, but he's not. Hello? Okay. Yeah. 'Cause he can't be that. He can't be that crazy to kill her, and then what? Like Leo. He can't be that crazy. Thank you. He can't be that crazy. This man is crazy. How would you want to explain it to anything here?
You tried to kill her. I don't know if he followed us here or not.
Yeah, God, he did. Ooh, Girl, though. That's too much meat. Paige, that was too much meat. You done gotta see the baby. Did you not? Huh? Oh, they about to shake this fucking house. Take that outside.
We'll finish this later.
He is.
I knew it. That's why he felt a little. That's why he had a little guilty face when he was in the kitchen listening to her about vengeance.
I know you're upset, but you don't understand. Let go of me. You're making a huge mistake. He's not who you think he is. He's the demon who killed my fiancé. How can you protect a murderer?
Mmm.
How can you live with yourself?
Mmm. Ooh wee. Mmm. All that big ass piece of meat.
We need to talk.
Yes.
Don't tell me you're scared of me.
She's seen worse, bro.
Don't be ridiculous.
That's good. Balthazar still exists inside of me. That hasn't changed, nor does it change what I've done.
But just think of all the good you've done since then.
The only way to destroy him is for me to turn into Balthazar.
Yeah, but then afterwards you'll turn back into Cole.
I may not be able to. Won't make any difference.
Right, you can't really explain it to her,
Well,
like...
it will if I can keep her out of the craziness. Keep her from getting hurt.
Yeah, they're forgetting her, but like...
Concerned with keeping you out of the craziness.
as the person that's been haunting her nightmares. So if you're going to persistently keep telling... Not it already made. Ooh, child, we forget all she did. Damn, Paige. Oh, Paige.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Paige. This is
No,
like proof.
of course not, but it's just not that simple. He can't change the past, and you've seen how much good he's helped us do.
She
That's
only
who
seen
he
him
is
for a little
now,
bit, though,
and
to
we
be
accept
honest.
that.
That's my cut.
The mausoleum?
Except Sykes will anticipate that. He'll be expecting you to come after him, which means he'll probably be lying in wait.
Oh, sweetie, I didn't want to be right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Right.
You're sorry? Who's gonna pay for this?
Right. I mean, Leo can heal it, right?
Well,
Oh, this the baby leg. Ooh.
I'm
Girl.
not saying that it excuses what he did.
Phoebe.
Damn right it doesn't. All I'm saying is the demon you're searching for no longer exists.
Oh my god. And I'm not gonna rest until he's dead, no matter what you say.
All that would do is keep him from doing future good. And put your life at risk.
To evil, I mean.
You're her sister.
Yes. And did you just
And her mom.
let it go?
She clocked in your tea. That's crazy. I mean, let's be honest here, Phoebe. That's delusional. Like, I love you. No shade. That's delusional for you to even say that. Like, that's delusional for you to come up to her and say, you just found your killer. Get over it. It's like, girl, you serious? Stop. The madness.
Sign of him?
What the fuck? Girl, you was going to that barrier?
What?
Trap.
Right. Didn't think we saw that, but we did. Yeah.
This is just a distraction.
The
What do you mean,
diversion?
distraction? You said he was after us.
I was wrong.
Possibly, but...
He's after me.
I don't need a potion to vanquish him. I just need you.
Oh, that's crazy. Did I tie my shoe? Fuck.
You must be
He
something
didn't even leave the area. He just went upstairs. Is he?
to turn a demon.
He's actually dumb, bro. I'm sorry.
The mighty Balthazar. You don't disappoint. I knew you'd figure out what I was up to. Sooner or later.
What?
The student has surpassed his mentor.
Mentor?
I was never your mentor, Sykes.
Right.
By reputation, you were. By your legend.
They about to fight. They fighting. Are they about to beat the shit up there? Oh, Cole just about to break this man back. W free. Get this damn lady out of here. Look at the lady. And don't tell me Phoebe words got to her, bruh. Said,
Hurry, throw the potion. Maybe it'll work on him. No,
oh.
don't. Cole, please. You can do this. You're good.
She said it's not you. Okay. I thought he was redacted for real. Now she about sis.
No.
No sis.
Revenge.
You don't think he's about to get No sis.
Kill the demon you were after.
I can't tell her what to do, bro. She said, "Fuck. You got it, bitch. But if I see him again, it's over." Girl. For rocking that red more.
I know. That's why I'm
And
paying
Paige rocking
for
black.
half of it. Still haven't quite figured out how I'm gonna explain what happened to it, though.
Right.
Safe. Promise.
Okay. Love it.
Oh, that's sweet. You ought to get married.
Any of that, I was totally subjugated. Phoebe's right, he's innocent.
The question is, what does he do now?
Right. So he gonna clock into a job 9 to 5, please.
Cole. Oh my God, I was so worried.
But they might be really engaged now.
Sorry, I had to take a walk, and
Come here.
He's hold on. Let him find his words and land the plane.
Oh, you're still the good man that I fell in love with.
but not the one you want to marry.
Oh, well, maybe now, actually, since...
Than it does you.
I still don't know where that leaves us, especially now.
What do you mean by that? This man is mid, like, I don't know what my life is anymore. She said, well, we can still do the deed. No way she said that. Okay, so that's my season 4, episode 8, reaction to Charmed. And let's talk about it. So first I'm going to start off with Phoebe Cole. Let's talk about, before we do, okay, so technically this is basically an umbrella of Phoebe and Cole. But let's talk about the lady first. That lady is not wrong. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I've watched now several shows. I watched some of the Vampire Diaries, some of the originals. I watched mostly of that. I watched Buffy. And we've seen characters, villains, that are people's previous villains that have grown and have developed and have had, growth of their own, whether you see it or not. And even though they've grown and we've seen it, and we're like, they're definitely different from the demons that they were before. The people who have encountered them years and centuries prior, they don't see that. And it is invalidating to have somebody come to you and basically say, get over it. You weren't there to see this. Now, I can bring up examples from other shows, and even with those other shows, specifically with the Buffy show, I remember saying both vampires. I was like, I understand why this person would not forgive them. It makes sense because, let's be real, they have had these people go through and had these victims go through demonic and horrible situations that left them traumatized and the reason why they're hated forever. It is not a shocker that people want to continue hating them. It's not a shocker that people want to kill them because they have done something to this person. They may have grown, you may have seen them as bigger, developed, and newer, goodly vampires or demons, but to these people, they are the same. And for Phoebe, I understand, but Phoebe is such a my main character that she doesn't see it. Okay? This lady lost her husband to this demon. And in a sense, I always kept thinking about like demons and then vampires, because vampires are like the same, and then with demons it's like they switch into a demon form. So technically it's the human kind of fighting for the demon with which one is going to fight for dominance. And so Cole is fighting and constantly fighting his demon side, since his demon side has been in control for hundreds and hundreds of years. And so for Cole, he was basically like an assassin for the source. He listened to the source. He did whatever the source asked. Because the source said, if the source said jumped high, he's going to ask how high to jump and do it. No questions asked, because at this point, his demon side has predominantly conquered every human emotion possible. He didn't feel grief. He didn't feel sadness. He didn't feel, oh my God, what if this happened to me? Only thing he did was listen to what the source wanted. Right? And so for him, he don't remember. It's been however long. And plus, even a couple months ago or a year ago, when he was still trying to kill the Charmed ones, he was probably doing other side quests on the side, clearly. So for him, he's like, I never consciously thought about my repercussions of my actions, because I never really had to think about that, because I've been so used to doing it as a demon, that when I started dating Phoebe, I realized like, damn, I really caused a lot of people. And so for her to basically go to this girl who just had the biggest revelation that, one, she was chasing the wrong demon, and two, the Charmed ones who was supposed to protect her, or not really protect her actually, she's not the one to be needing protection, but the one that's supposed to be protecting people is defending a murderer, is a big revelation to her, because she was like, bro, you're protectors. You save people and you're defending Cole. How does this make sense? He killed my husband. Why are you not letting me get my revenge? And like I said, you cannot tell her how to grieve it. You cannot tell her how to process it. You cannot tell her how to mourn it, especially when she just found out that everything within a couple minutes. And for Phoebe to not let this lady process it, and I understand she followed her to make sure that she was okay. She should have just let that girl rant out, or just watched her from a distance. Because to then go and follow her and be like, well, he's a good guy now, is delusional work. Because yes, Cole is a good guy to us because we've seen it over the last season. She has not. She hasn't seen anything from Cole that could lead to him being different because she has not seen it. She just got here. So for you to go to her and be like, oh, well, he's different. You know, like, he saved people. He saved us. He could have killed you. He could have killed anybody, but he didn't. It is kind of the same thing of like how Paige is feeling. That lady and Paige can validately feel the same. Now, Paige hasn't hasn't had anybody die to Cole. She just was like, damn, like, yo, I live with y'all. Y'all let me into the sisterhood. You know, y'all had me do studying of powers and stuff like that and witch lore. But y'all couldn't tell me that Cole's a demon? Basically, she's basically handling it how how everybody else handled Cole being a demon last season. So for her, she's basically feeling what they felt last season, while they're already surpassing that. She has a lot of stuff to catch up on. So for them to be like, oh, well, listen, he's good, so you shouldn't feel that way. It's crazy because right now, only thing she has been learning is demons are bad, kill them. Every demon is trying to kill them. That's why at the beginning of the episode, she was like, oh, wow, demons wanting to kill us. How convenient is that? And then she's finally reading that he's this big threat. One of the biggest threats before they found out about the source. And she's like, well, why is he here with us? Like, what if he betrays us? It is valid understanding from both of these girls, especially the girl who lost her husband. And to like, you know, I'm happy that she did in some sense get some ton of get backs by stripping away his demon side. Killing him, I can't say that she, like, once again, that's her emotions, whatever. But like, once again, sometimes trying to kill somebody took somebody that you love is not always going to make you feel good or feel better. You know, because like we've seen in situations where somebody got revenge and they killed the person that did them wrong, and at the end they still felt pain, they still felt the loss, they still couldn't move on because it's not going to take away what you have to now progress or proceed to progress or process. Yeah, process. Yeah. Like if she killed Cole, she was going to be okay. Now who I'm going to put my anger and frustration at because he's gone. So now I'm gonna have to literally process this on my own. So like once again, she's validating how she feels. I'm not gonna sit here and tell this lady that she needs to get over it because that's wrong for somebody to tell somebody to get over somebody that now she literally cannot live with anymore. You know. So no. But we can talk about Cole now and Phoebe. Honestly, I feel like it's one of the biggest things that is kind of boiling is this storyline could be going in two directions. One, Cole will adapt to being just human perfectly fine, or he will not adapt to being a human perfectly fine. Because it's the same situation what happened with Leo when Leo got stripped of being a white lighter because he wanted to pursue a relationship with Piper, and then he realized that him being a human is not helpful because he cannot save the charmed ones because he's their white lighter, but also he cannot save Piper, his girlfriend, now wife. And with Cole has been very much like if I can't, you listen, y'all can do whatever y'all want, but as long as Phoebe's not getting hurt, I don't think you're gonna be able to process that. I'm trying to figure out if it's going to be in the same sense of like, I need to be there to protect Phoebe, which I feel like is the main cause, because imagine losing your powers now at the highest stake of the source trying to get y'all. Now let's think about that. I feel like this was any other moment, Cole could have progressed this or proceeded to understand this better, but due to the source now being on their ass and having brotherhood people coming out of nowhere to get them, it is not going to be good with him. And I feel like having that high tension of like people trying to attack them, which is the reason why all of them are acting kind of cautious lately, is not going to help him ease his stress. Piper and Leo don't want to have a kid right now because of it. Phoebe, we're focusing on herself, which is different than this, but also maybe even them getting married could not be a good thing right now. There's just too much at stake for Cole to somewhat remain calm with not having any demon protection to protect his girlfriend, fiance, almost said wife. Him not being able to protect Phoebe is not going to help him sleep at night. And I feel like he's going to be hard-headed to where he's going to be like, listen, I'm still be there. I'm going to still try to help in the way I can. And it may cause a problem or it may not. But I just feel like knowing how Cole has been like I'm not letting this happen without Phoebe. I need to be there. Him not having nothing after being a demon for hundreds and hundreds of years, I don't think he's going to be able to process that. We may be seeing episodes of him trying to adapt to being a human, trying to figure out what can he do to fit in. But I think it's going to be challenging for him to not be there and to help Phoebe, you know? So it's going to be interesting to see him adapt now. And now since Phoebe's essentially now the more powerful one, since she's the one that has power, she's a witch, and he's now human. So we're going to be seeing a power dynamic switch, and a power balance of like them being like, you know, both supernatural people that can protect themselves to now like him being a human and her being a witch, which in theory could be better for them to get engaged because the elders don't have to be nagging about demons and witches. But I don't think Cole is destined to just be human, you know? Like some people are destined to be superheroes. Supernatural creatures, not superheroes. I can't believe I said that. But like I don't think he can adapt it. I don't think that I don't see him as just a human, but we'll see. Now, next is the Phoebe of it all, which is Phoebe under like basically saying that she has to work on herself. And I appreciate it. Because let's be honest here, we've seen Phoebe struggle with relationships since like season 2. And in season 2, like literally she had an episode with the Cupid where he was like, you need to stop like, you know, letting other people's like struggles in my relationship past and them fumbling interfere with what your relationship could be. Because let's be honest here, she had some bad relationships. She going on dates with people and she kind of didn't really, you know, see it long term or really care that much. And when she did have somebody that she really cared about was Clay. So Cole is the first person that she's actively thinking of wanting to be with long term. This is probably the first guy that she really genuinely felt love for. And with everything going on in the world right now as witches, I don't think she's thinking of like she has to process what that means. Because for her, she hasn't never thought about marriage. Like with Piper, she always thought about marriage and kids and a family and a big house. Her and Prue had thought about that, not Phoebe. So this is the first time that Phoebe has to process now potentially being a wife. What would that mean for her? What would that mean in the long run? Like how would Cole and her run about this? And specifically, she can't really think about that when she also has to worry about the source. You know? So for her, she's like, I haven't thought about marriage. I haven't thought about us really even moving past the girlfriend stage and boyfriend stage. Like I just got you back and we're trying to find our footing and you proposed to me at a heat of a moment. Now, do I think she would have changed her opinion if he said it was actually planned? I feel like no. I feel like she probably would like, this is your big grand opening is to ask me why we're killing demons. I don't know, but I think for Cole, I don't think he thought about it either. Like in theory, he probably loved her enough to do that, but I think everything was just a heat of the moment thing, and right now they need to think about it, specifically Phoebe, and I'm happy that she's put in the pace to be like, listen, I don't want to make any drastic moments until I figure out what is best for me before I mentally prepare myself for an engagement. And I feel like it's going to be even more crazy now because he's a human. So, like, how is that going to work? So, yeah. Lastly, Piper and Leo with kids. It's going to take a minute. I think maybe by the end of the season she'll be pregnant or something like that. Maybe. But it's going to be hilarious watching her sit here and go from I can't handle babies to her having a child. Because Lacey is consistent. When she had the baby or she was helping that baby, was it season 2? When the dad got killed and the house was haunted by that guy who was going to then try to kill the grandma. And he killed like the generations of the dads and stuff like that. And Piper could not handle the baby, but Prue could. And I think Phoebe could too. And Dan was a good person with the baby while she couldn't handle the baby. It's consistent. She's gonna have to get used to the crying, the not being able to know what the baby wants, and so far she's struggling. But it shows that Leo though, he at least somewhat understanding of it. I think it's gonna take a minute. I think they need to really think about it, and two, it's a safe place to land because we have the source and several other people trying to kill us right now. And so having a baby and bringing a baby into this for 9 months, mind you, of 9 months of trying to be safe and not harm the baby, but also then giving birth to the baby, with this hecticness going on, probably not a good thing, probably not a good sign. So that baby getting hurt and getting scorched showed that they cannot be everywhere that baby is. And in theory, the baby is going to be super natural, so the baby might be able to orb itself out of there, out of nowhere, coincidentally. But we won't know. And it's better to be safe than to be sorry pertaining to that. But it is nice to see them like at least have somewhat of a hint of parenthood this episode, because I feel like when they actually have a child, it's going to be no peace. I feel like the elders are going to meddle their way into it some way, somehow. Okay. But yes, that was an amazing episode because we're finally seeing some of Cole's like previous victims come into play, but also to show how, let's be honest here, this is going to be challenging of Cole adapting to being a human when he has so many people, so many like #1 fans trying to take over his legacy due to him now, I guess, being a disgrace to all the demons. Now all these demons that are trying to follow his footsteps are now trying to combat against him. You know, and they're trying to establish dominance or how they're better than Balthazar. And Balthazar history is always going to follow him around because, in theory, now since he's human, he might not have people being able to spot him and find him. But there's going to be demons that are going to try to get him or harm him. Like the fact that we even seen this dude do verbatim what he did all season 3 is crazy work. Like a demon that looks just like him in a sense, but it's just like a flip of a color switch. Wild. Like, do I think that the demon of Cole will be away? I don't know. I think he's probably going to be human forever. But like, like, is that really the last bit of Balthazar? Wow, I haven't really thought about that. That's kind of interesting. Do I think it's going to be end of him? I think so. Like, is there any, I don't think we ever had an incident where we can restore, like, a demon, restoring his demonism after a spell. Unless a higher power did it or something like that, but we'll see. Anyway, that was my Charmed reaction. Make comment and subscribe for more Charmed reactions. Page down link below for Charmed, Team Wolf, and Nana reactions. Turn on the links so you can upload. Until next time, make sure you say peace.